Hey there, Libra. It's April, the Organic Alchemist, and I am here with your monthly new moon manifestation and abundance reading for February. If you guys like what I'm giving you, please hit that thumbs up button for me. It makes YouTube like me more too. If you want to see more, and there's definitely more coming, please hit that subscribe button. I love getting comments from you guys. I'm in the beginning phases. I'm kind of trying to still figure out how I want to present everything. So knowing what you guys like and what you find beneficial is really beneficial for me. And finally, last but not least, I am not doing personal readings yet. I'm going to be working into that. I want to get a little bit more consistent here on YouTube. So if you would or do feel guided, if you would like to or feel guided to leave a tip, donation, love offering, or blessing, the information to do that is in the description box. So Libra, your overall energy or theme for this new moon, from this new moon to the full moon, is uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. So definitely digging deeper, going deeper with something, looking beneath the surface is going to be an important thing for you to find what it is you're looking for, and to also manifest what it is that you are working to manifest. All right, so where is Libra on the map in their journey? Where are they on the map? If they give us some direction, Spirit. All right. Ooh, interesting. So, and I really feel like these two kind of go together. So details, details, details. So this new moon, as you're doing your manifestation, the devil is going to be in the details, so to speak. Like, you need to be specific. Really, I don't want to say getting too into how it's going to happen, but really being specific about what you would enjoy, what you want to see to manifest overall. And I think that, you know, your first card is looking beneath the surface. So I think really looking a little bit deeper to see what it is you truly want as you go into setting your intentions. So how is this showing up as an energy in Libra's reality? How's this showing up as an energy in Libra's everyday reality, Spirit? Let's see what we got here. Ooh, the thinking man. So this is upright. So upside down, he's overthinking, but right side up, that is putting the appropriate thought. It's the thinking man. So it's really about really using reason and logic. And so really breaking it down. And again, with the devil is in the details, I feel like, you know, if it's something that you're working on well, and actually this will apply to anything. I was thinking just certain things, but, you know, really looking at, what is the schedule that it's going to take for this to happen? You know, what are all the little details, like step by step by step by step, that you're going to need to consider? You know, it's like, you know, literally, whether it's meal planning or bedtimes, or what you need to go research, you know, what you need to set up, really breaking all of that down and really looking at it very logically, just making sure that I cannot shuffle these cards. That's so funny. They're shuffling so weird today. There we go. What kind of? But yeah, with the thinking man in the upright, it really is, about that order, that logic, and paying attention to every single detail. Okay, I'm really starting to think these cards are in the order that they want to be in before I start doing my rounds. Okay. All right, fine. I tell you guys, it's the funniest thing working with the cards. They all have a mind and a personality of their own. So, they're like, okay, we're ready to go. Okay, so how is this showing up in Libra's experience, Spirit? Okay, so you have spent some time contemplating this. Interesting. So you have either been avoiding, we have the Four of Swords here. So you guys have either been avoiding taking the time out to really, okay, yeah. So given what I'm seeing in the reading, so you guys have really been not been taking the time out to plan step by step what you need to do to really be logical about it. Instead, you've kind of been the King of Wands, the King of Spring about it. You've been very, very passionate and just like, yes, yes, yes. And it really, whatever this is, definitely ignites your fire. But the lack of logic is literally what is creating the lack of victory, the lack of the results that you want to see. So the devil is going to be in the details and bringing that down all into a really logical order, because the fact that you're not spending the time to do this is, because your passion is great. Like, you need that to keep you going in some of those crazier moments that can happen as you're trying to manifest. But you need to bring logic into it, because all of that passion, and I say that because it's the same card. So the Wands is the suit of passion. And so we have the fact that, and just so you know, the Swords, I'm throwing cards around again, y'all. I like doing that. They like to fly. Is the thinking cards. So it's literally, you have been trying to substitute your passion for taking the time to meditate and clearly think things through and take into consideration all of the details. And that is why you're not getting the results that you want, why you're not getting the victory or the recognition that you want. So what is the affirmation? Ooh. So the affirmation that you want to work with during this new moon, while you're setting your intentions and while you're manifesting them through into the full moon. I can't talk today, y'all, but the reading's going well. The reading's here. Anyway. So courage. So my fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely moving forward. And so that may be what's going on, is that you've been really building up this passion so that, that could help you get over your fear of rejection. But because you've just been going with the passion and not really kind of plan things out, it's not turning out the way you want it to. So definitely work with that fear of rejection. We all have it. It's a challenging thing to deal with. So let's see what the angels want you to know. What is their message? All right. Successful funding. So the funding that you need, whether it's a little bit or a lot, that is going to be there for you, but you have to come up with a plan. Like, people are not going to give you money without a logical plan. And so, and also you're not going to be able to, like, for those of you who are like, well, I'm not asking anybody for money. Well, if you're out there trying to get a second job or trying to, budget your money so that you can do whatever it is that you want to do, still got to have a plan, boo. Still got to have a plan. So the money is out there for what it is that you want to do. You just got to set up your plan. So what light work or shadow work is Libra working on in this scenario? What light attributes are they embodying, or what shadows are they working through, Spirit? I want to give these one more. Like this. All right, there we go. All right. Let's see, what is it? Gonna cut that. Ooh, I like this card. So you guys are working into the light attributes of the healer. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So now this may be the archetype that you're working through for yourself, where you're doing your own healing right now, or this may be, kind of what it is that you're working on and that you're trying to manifest is the opportunity to do that. And so you are definitely working into the light attributes of that. And some of that healing may be going on with this fear of rejection and this idea of, there's definitely something there with you not being logical about it, about not taking the appropriate steps. So what is it there that needs to be healed as well? So let's look at the personal growth, soul evolution mindset work that Libra has to manifest their most beneficial outcome. Ooh, interesting. So there are two things going on. These cards don't actually reverse. The deck just got mixed up. So surrender your people-pleasing habits. So whatever you're doing that's people-pleasing, I can tell you that if you were as someone who did this for years and years and years, if you were actually going into healing, and honestly, whatever you're doing, if you're trying to people please as opposed to finding the space of your integrity and what works for you and what you're moving forward, you're always going to have an imbalance. It's never going to feel right. It's never going to be what you want it to be. So find your space of what is integral for you, what is authentic for you, and then no people pleasing around that. And what's interesting is that finding that authenticness is part of the surrender to your soul's path. So that's the other thing that's happening here, is that what you're working on is, it's big stuff. It's definitely part of your soul path. That's coming up as your soul evolution, is to recognize that whatever this is that you're working with right now, Libra, is a part of your soul's path. An important part of that path. And, so that's where we're going to leave that for the moment. Now I know what was coming to me. So yeah, it is a part of your soul's path. And while it's great to be super passionate about that, you have to sit down. We have 3 different cards here that are telling you that you need to be logical. You need to focus on the details. You need to take that time to think your plan all the way through. And then we go back to the beginning theme of, remembering that right now in uncovering that, what you're uncovering is treasure. It's absolute treasure. So Spirit, what outcomes can Libra look forward to if they do their work? What outcomes can Libra look forward to if they do their work in this scenario? Ooh. All right, so this is pretty doggone amazing. Number one, if you know anything about the tarot, you know that the major arcana cards are life path, soul path cards. They're the bigger journey, whereas the minor arcana cards are kind of like the day-to-day. So your potential outcome has 2 major arcana cards. So that lets you know, and they're both pretty big. So the first one we have is justice. So what I feel here is not only a sense of fairness, and I think that goes with surrendering your people-pleasing habits, because when we are people-pleasing, there's definitely a sense of unfairness. I know for me that comes through with that, where it's like, well, why does this person get to do this and I have to work around them, and why can't I just do that? And so there's a sense of unfairness. I also feel like with this card, and especially because we have that card and the Temperance card, which both, she has the scales of justice literally balanced. And Temperance is a lot of times known as the card of balance, but we're going to take that a little bit deeper because I think it's relevant here. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is literally like the dream come true. Your wishes are met. And with this card, so not only are your wishes are met, but you're enjoying what you're doing, that you are still tending to it after the harvest. You know that you're going to get a great harvest, but you are still like this, whatever this is, it's not even about the money for you. Like it is literally about cultivating whatever this thing is. And then we have the Temperance card. So Temperance, one, represents balance, but deeper than that, the Temperance card is the card of alchemy or the art of magic in the tarot deck. And part of what Temperance says, if you notice that the Magician in his card is doing the as above, so below symbol, whereas Temperance is doing the flip side of that, the as below, so above. So it is a recognition that's going to happen with you as you kind of make these shifts of how your outer environment influences your inner environment as much as your inner environment influences your outer environment. So let's get our final message for our Libras for this new moon reading. What is the final message for our Libra spirit? Oops. Nope. There are times when they pop out and you just know, okay, that's what that card wanted to do. There are other times when I think they're just trying to like sneak away. They're like, but we were sleeping. We were chilling. So you're not going to get those cards. I didn't see what they were, but you're not going to get them. All right. So, okay. The final message from Spirit is to hold your vision. So again, like I said, whatever this is that you've been working on, this is part of your thing, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a project, whether it's something at work, whatever this is that you've been trying to manifest that kind of matches the story of you being really passionate, but not getting the results you want because you aren't planning it out. This is your thing, boo. Spirit is telling you to hold your vision and do your work because it is going to manifest the way that you're hoping it will. And this is definitely the work for you to do to manifest that best possible outcome. All right, Libras, as always, I really hope that this was helpful and useful to you. Please let me know in the comments if it was. Lots of love to you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.